All right. Today's show also brought to you by your neighborhood Glory Days Grill. Love Glory Days Grill. God, I love Glory Days Grill. Glory Burgers, Glory Wings, Glory Ribs. There's glory for everyone at your neighborhood Glory Days Grill. They got a new summer seasonal menu coming. It's not available yet, but it's on the way. And I am super excited to tell you about it as soon as it's available to you. I'm excited to try it myself. Be checking glorydaysgrill.com for the latest. Get your order in. Enjoy your next delicious meal at your neighborhood Glory Days Grill. Really excited to meet our next guest, as he might very well be the name that the Baltimore Orioles call with 1-1 in the 2022 MLB Draft. He is a high school shortstop from Oklahoma. You certainly watched his dad play. God, what a hell of a player he was over the years. It's a pleasure for us to welcome into the program Jackson Holliday, who's with us now here on GCR. Jackson, it's Glenn and Griffin. It's great to chat with you. Thank you for taking a couple of minutes for us.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Hey, man, how exciting is life for you at the moment, right? Like, I can only imagine what it's like to be a young man who's a hell of a baseball player, knowing your life's about to change pretty dramatically, huh?
Mhm. It's been pretty awesome experience so far. Right now I'm just traveling around watching my little brother do his thing, so it's been pretty fun.
Wait, that's what your days are like at this point? Like, you're kind of like nonplussed about all these. You're like, I'm just gonna watch my brother play baseball.
Yeah, that's about it. We all travel as a family, so we're down in Jupiter right now, training, trying to get stronger, and just watching Ethan do his thing.
That's awesome, man. That's really, really cool. Jackson, as we mentioned, obviously baseball's in your blood. Did you always know that this is what you were going to want to do when you were watching your dad? Did you always have this type of passion for baseball to be how you made a career and made a life moving forward?
Baseball has always been my favorite sport for sure, and kind of growing up in it was definitely always something that I wanted to do and wanted to do for a long time. And I just really enjoy the sport. My whole entire family is big in baseball, and we all enjoy it.
Was there a moment for you where you realized just how good you were? Like, that it's not just a sport that you enjoyed, but like, oh man, I really can do this. Like, there's no debate about it. I can be a high level player.
Um, I wouldn't say there was a moment, but I've been doing it since I could walk, and kind of always been my thing. And yep, just once I got to high school and started to get stronger, it became more of a reality.
I mean, it's cool to think about, like, being a kid. What's your favorite? Obviously, you were able to do things within baseball that not a lot of other people were able to do. Of course, we got, clearly we've known Cal Ripken here for a long time. His father was in baseball for forever. Um, what was it like growing up around the sport? And was there a relationship that you were able to create with, one of your dad's teammates, or even with your father himself, that meant something to you, that drove you even more towards the sport as a whole?
I'd say just being there almost every day. We lived with my dad wherever he went, so most of the season was in the summer. So I got to go to the field every day with him, and got to see all the players, their work ethics, and just how they got to the point that they were at. And it's been very influential for me, and I definitely take advantage of being raised in baseball, and all the benefits that I've gotten from being in the clubhouse, and just seeing what it takes to become a professional. And then, like, one thing that stands out for me was a few winters ago, in about December, Nolan Arenado came and stayed with us. He's one of my dad's friends. So
Wow. Wow.
yeah, pretty neat.
Yeah. That's an
But
experience not everybody gets.
no, definitely not. So it was really neat. We were taking ground balls, and it's like raining, and he's making all the plays that you see. And I mean, he doesn't have to be there. He's one of the best. So it was really neat for me to see just how passionate he is about the game, and how serious he takes even ground balls
That's
in
cool.
December it's raining. So that was really neat for me.
Well, and I think it's cool too to see that he cares so much, and I think that you know this. We're talking with Jackson Holliday, how well respected your father is and beloved within the game. That guys would be willing to do that and come spend time with you. I know he's your dad, and you're gonna love him no matter what. But like, it's got to be cool even in context to see how much other people within the sport care about him, that they wanted to help you along the way.
Hmm. Yeah, it's really neat, and he knows what he's talking about. So a lot of those guys kind of lean on him for hitting stuff, and it's been really fun. Like Matt Carpenter came and stayed with us for a few days before the season, and needed some help in his swing. So it's really neat for me to see, and to watch him teach. You can always learn stuff from each and every day. So it's been really fun, really fun.
Jackson, is it at all awkward these days? I don't know if everybody realizes within your family, you got an uncle who I'm sure would really like it if you didn't go play professionally moving forward. Is it at all tough at the moment sort of having these conversations? Because it's very clear, whether it's the Orioles at 1 or not, you're going to be drafted very high. Is there like a tough family battle that's going on at the moment to try to get you to come play college baseball?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Josh is great. So he makes everything very easy. We have a great relationship, and he just wants what's best. So
That's awesome.
It's been pretty great.
It's got to make it a lot easier for you to go through this, knowing that you've got that type of support.
Oh yeah, a lot easier.
Jackson, let's cut to the chase. Why are you the best player in the 2022 MLB Draft?
I think I'm one of the better all-around players. So I really enjoy pretty much every aspect of the game, and I really enjoy competing. But I feel like I'm a very good defender. I really love playing defense, and the rest of my game just kind of takes care of itself. But I enjoy playing, and I always play hard, so you can always count on me for hustling on and off the field and being a competitor.
I know you're still very young right now. Are you convinced that are you confident that you are a major league shortstop specifically?
Absolutely. I feel like for me and my family, we kind of go off. There's no plan Bs.
Yeah.
So I'm going into everything, wanting to be a shortstop and wanting to be a premier player.
What is it? Is there a pressure that comes along? Like, I mean, the shortstop position is so difficult to play at a high level, right? You're asked to do so much, and then by the way, you're expected to be a hitter too, on top of it, right? Are you the type of person that likes that? That's the reason why you want to be a shortstop, is you like that type of pressure. You like being someone who so much is expected of.
Absolutely. I like to be a big part of the game, and I feel like it's a premier position to be able to play. And I always wanted to be the shortstop. I felt like the shortstop and the center fielder were the best players on the field, and I really always enjoyed infield. So that's kind of where I stuck when I was little, and as of now, I have the confidence to play it for the rest of my career.
What would it mean to you for it to be one? Knowing, look, you get drafted early, your life's going to change no matter what. But specifically for it to be 1-1, what would that mean to you?
It would mean a lot. It's a great accomplishment, and it would be a great organization. And I'm looking forward to the day. But no matter what team it is, I'm gonna be grateful. But to be the first pick would be very special.
And I get that. I know we got to be political because we don't know how this is going to work out. So you can't say like, oh man, I really wanted to be Baltimore, and then suddenly everybody's like, hey, it's Pittsburgh. Oh, we love them too. I get how that goes. When I referenced the name Cal Ripken earlier, you know how this is going to go. If you're a shortstop that gets drafted number 1 by the Baltimore Orioles, inevitably you're going to be in a shadow. That's the way it's going to work. Even now, 20 years later, right? We're talking about this. Does that excite you? And Lord knows you weren't even alive when Cal Ripken was playing baseball. But does it excite you knowing that this is the place where, one of the greatest shortstops in the history of the game, patrolled for 2 decades, and was the idea that you would sort of be kind of in that shadow? Would that be enticing to you?
It's definitely really neat to think about, and he had an incredible career, and he's an incredible player, and it would mean a lot. It would mean a lot to be able to play for that organization, and it would be really neat. And he was awesome to watch. And I actually played in this tournament a really long time ago.
Oh
When I
yeah.
was 12, and I won the MVP of it. So that'd be pretty funny.
Did you play
if
in the?
that was the case.
Did you play? Was it the Cal Ripken World Series here in Maryland? Did you
Mhm.
play in? Oh my God.
It wasn't in Maryland.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it
Okay.
wasn't. But it was in Myrtle Beach. I
Yep.
wish it
Yep.
was in Maryland.
Sure.
But,
Sure. I know the one you're talking. Ripken baseball is so like all encompassing at this point, right?
Yeah.
They've done a lot of events. No, I was particularly excited because I used to broadcast that tournament. I was going to start.
Oh, yeah?
I was going to start frenetically looking over the years to figure out if I had called you playing baseball at 12 years old.
That would have been even
right?
better.
Wouldn't that be really neat? That would be unbelievably cool. Jackson, what's Jackson Holliday? Just another minute or two with him here on GCR. What's something that maybe people don't know about you? Obviously, they know about your name and who your dad is and your baseball skills. But what's something that, again, knowing you might very well be a very important person in this Orioles organization here within a month, what's maybe something people don't know about you that you feel like they should ahead of the MLB draft?
I like to carry myself to very high standards as a person more than a player, and I care about people and I care about my face, and I just enjoy people and getting to know people, and I try to get along with everybody and make an impact more than on the field.
We like the sounds of that. Is there any? You mentioned you're just getting to watch your brother play baseball right now, which is really cool. But have you been able to do other? Like, are there moments where you're able to just be a teenager right now? Like, do you get to play video games at all? Do you get to like hang out, shoot hoops? Do you get to do any of that sort of stuff at the moment?
Oh yeah. That was kind of the idea. We used to live in Jupiter for about 8 years, so to kind of come down here a little early, so we've been able to go to the beach and be able to fish. I really enjoy fishing, so we went out the other day and caught some sailfish and
Nice.
wahoo. So I've gotten to be a kid. And I've been able to work on my game and get a lot stronger in the past few weeks too. So a little bit of best of both worlds.
Can you clean your own fish? Like, are you like an expert to that level that like you can do it all? You catch the fish, clean it, and grill it up later that night?
Unfortunately, we moved away from Jupiter a little bit before I got to that step.
All right.
So, I bet if you gave me a week, I could figure it out. But
I love that. Sounds like your competitive nature, right? Like, give me a chance, and I'm gonna gut this fish, and I'm gonna make dinner.
I've watched it enough times where I'm pretty sure I could figure it out.
All right, that's we like the sounds of that. And then just give me like the one, we talked a lot about the best piece of advice that you've gotten, whether it was your dad or anybody else. The one thing that you've carried with you through this process as you get ready for this clearly life-changing moment.
Something that my dad's friend, he's the OSU wrestling coach. Is pressure is a privilege.
Yeah.
And kind of that's kind of what I've been told, and kind of my motto more recently is pressure is a privilege. And obviously I'm doing something right if there's some pressure, but you gotta excel in it.
And look,
pressure is a privilege. Mine.
As we talk about, there's a lot of pressure that comes with 1-1, right? Like we just Adley Rutschman just arrived in Baltimore, and everybody wants him to be Mike Piazza's bat with Pudge Rodriguez behind the plate, right? And if he's not, we're gonna somehow be disappointed by that. There's an incredible amount of pressure that comes with being 1-1, and you say, yeah, let's bring it on. I want that. It's pretty.
Absolutely, and you're obviously doing something right, and he's going to have a great career, and he's starting to figure it out. I've been watching him. I like to keep track of all the rookies that have been getting called up. I'm a big Bobby Witt fan, and I've been keeping track.
He's an exciting player and potential future teammates. That's the other part of it. Jackson, It's J Holiday 2022 on Twitter, correct? Is how Orioles fans can follow you?
I believe so.
Okay.
I'm not 100%.
You're kind of openly admitting you're not a big Twitter guy.
No, not a big Twitter guy. I think you guys got it right. I think I got the notification.
And is it Jackson_Holiday7 on Instagram as well?
Yeah, that would be right.
Awesome. Give him a follow in those places. Jackson, man, a remarkable young man. We can't wait. If it works out, we can't wait to get to know you better here in Baltimore in the coming years. However it works out for you, best of luck to you. Again, as long as somehow you don't end up in like Boston or New York, which really couldn't happen in this draft. So we're going to be good no matter what, and wishing you well.
Hmm.
Thank you so much for taking the time for us this morning. We really
Yeah, I
appreciate it.
appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys.